What if the future of global supply chains lies in the past? Around the world, Indigenous communities have been managing trade, risk, and sustainability for centuries, long before modern logistics existed. Indigenous trade practices are built on adaptability, ecological stewardship, and diversified networks. These principles are now more relevant than ever for global trade, facing climate change, supply shocks, and ethical demands. Across cultures, Indigenous trade systems share three powerful principles. First, diversification, sourcing across regions, species, and producers. Second, ecological stewardship, aligning trade with the limits of local ecosystems. And third, risk management guided by community and generational knowledge. In today's global economy, these approaches offer practical solutions to supply chain disruption, environmental degradation, and ethical sourcing challenges, especially in industries where sustainability and trust matter most. Maori fisheries manage multiple fisheries across regions and species. This diversification reduces overfishing risks whilst ensuring stable supply for domestic and global markets. Profits are reinvested into communities and long-term ecological monitoring, protecting both livelihoods and oceans. The Yupik people of Alaska practice seasonal harvesting across multiple ecosystems. By spreading harvesting activities throughout the year and across regions, they reduced environmental and economic risk. Cooperative trade networks allow surplus goods to enter global markets without compromising culture or ecological balance. On the Tiwi Islands in northern Australia, Indigenous enterprises use multi-layered supply networks rooted in cultural knowledge. Art and craft cooperatives coordinate production across communities, ensuring sustainable sourcing, fair participation, and reliable supply for global buyers. In the Andes, textile cooperatives diversify sourcing of alpaca, llama, and cotton fibers across microregions, combined with traditional crop rotation and natural dyeing techniques. This approach mitigates both ecological and market risks while preserving product authenticity for international trade. Global trade can apply these lessons by embedding diversification into sourcing strategies, incorporating local ecological knowledge, and co-creating risk management plans with Indigenous leaders. These approaches strengthen both commercial outcomes and ethical credibility. Indigenous supply chain models prove that resilience, sustainability, and profitability are not competing goals. When done right, supply chains become stronger, communities thrive, and global trade earns trust. At the Festival of Inclusive Trade, leaders from business, policy, and Indigenous communities will explore how these principles can reshape global supply chains. And you too can join the conversation. Learn directly from Indigenous leaders and co-create resilient ethical trade systems for the future. The future of global trade isn't just innovative, it's inclusive.